So Tim Dillon says that Sam Altman and Peter Thiel are literally trying to summon a Sumerian demon with AI. Not a joke. Tim says, what?
They believe they really do. They believe they are communicating with super intelligence, and they do believe, and he just said it out loud, by the way. He literally just said, he was like, the 100 million years of evolution, all of the 20 years of life, they have all led to this point.
Tuba says, Tim is right. Tim is right. Let's see.
And this point is when we are going to give birth, as I've said on the show before, because this is their main goal, to the AI demon.
Oh.
They want to give birth to the AI demon, the super intelligent AI, who is then going to run the planet and decide who stays, who goes, who's necessary, who's not. They're pretty open about this. This is the thing about all of the AI.
Like, this is going to be this is going to be like our new president. You know, like in the future, like this is actually going to a higher level. But in the future, I would say that like the United States thinks that they have a supercomputer power that's going to control everything. Like, hey, we have the best system to run America. It's called the Red Pill 7. And then some other guy's going to be like, no, we've designed the best system. We're working with an artificial quantum intelligence that's far beyond yours. It's called Slevin number 8. And like, things like that. But this is actually going even kind of like more further than that, I think.
People, all of the tech people, they really are, they really are pretty transparent when it comes to what they want to do.
Tube has another great point. Tim is right. Sam Altman is high on DMT all day. Yeah, a lot of these dudes are doing DMT at Esalen, right? It all ties in together. They're all getting tripped out, and they're doing drugs, and they're trying to interact.
Are we doing a commentary on a commentary from a commentator? Like, what's happening here?
And saying that, hey, we got to do it anyways because China is going to do it if we don't.
There is some non-zero risk of AI growing into a super intelligence that's beyond our control.
That's not just your uncle. That's not just your conspiracy boomer uncle saying. This is the guy working for the White House in charge of AI saying there's a non-zero risk AI spirals out of our own control. This is like, we're doomed, guys. Fuck it. We're having fun.
I mean, really, like that doesn't all signs lead to we're doomed, or all signs lead to like we are going to imprison ourselves essentially, which I mean, like it sounds crazy right now to say that, but there's many people that would say that in the 1800s, if you looked at how society is in the 1990s, there might people in the 1800s that are like, oh my God, all you guys do is watch that box and like play video games and stuff like that. And you could almost say that's some kind of imprisonment. And if you look back on the 1500s, from nowadays, you'd be like, oh my God, you have to like wake up very young and work on a farm and do all these things. You're like enslaved like your whole life. So like whenever you're living outside of someone else's reality, you think maybe they're enslaved or they're in whatever. So we could create our own prison. Whereas like we put our, like in the movie The Matrix, the AI puts us in the Matrix kind of against our will without us really knowing about it, right? There's like a war that goes on. But in the future, we may actually just voluntarily be like, yo, the next step is for all of us to live in the Matrix. Like we should all live in the Matrix. We can like we just lay down in the thing and it holds us up and it works us out while we're asleep and we're laying in the thing and it all does everything for us and we don't have to do anything and we all just sustain that life. And then maybe we wake up and we go for a run in the real world if we want to. I don't know, but it feels like we are creating our own sort of prison, but it won't be looked at as a prison for the future as we progress towards this like crazy level. Or will it be like the movie Elysium or whatever it is, where like there's just like the people that are poor and stuff and don't have as much money are still working a regular life almost, where you have to sort of like physical labor type of stuff, and you might get to go home and play around with some technology a little bit, but that's about it. Whereas the rest of Earth, they're living like inside the Matrix, just like okay, I'm going to plug in and just relax and I'm going to experience like 70 different pleasures in the next hour, whatever, and then sleep for 10 hours. And it's sort of like this weird mix of Elysium, Wall-E, and like a couple other sci-fi movies kind of all rolled into one, and The Matrix as well. But we've created that for ourselves because that may be the goal that we're leading to. And maybe the AI doesn't take over in the sense that it like conquers us and beats us. It doesn't have to. We want it to. We want it to run us. Hey, we've been running ourselves for a long time, and it doesn't always go so well. So AI, you run the world. Like, people are going to sign off like, hey, let AI run the world. And we'll all stop fighting and stuff because AI will take care of everything, almost everything. And it's very rare that you have to, have human intervention in anything. And we, signed up for that.
There is some non-zero risk of AI growing into a superintelligence that's beyond our control. They have a name for that. They call it X risk or existential risk. I think it's very hard to put a percentage on that. I'm willing to acknowledge that is a risk. I think about that all the time, and I do think we should be concerned about it. There is some non-zero
risk, guys. It's on the table. It's on the board. I mean, at least he's honest. And then let's get this one.
China winning the AI race is a huge risk. I don't really want to see a CCP AI running the world. And if you hobble our own innovation, our own AI efforts in the name of stomping out every possibility of X risk, then you probably end up losing the AI race to China because they're not going to abide by this.
And remember, in the previous clip, he said X risk is the risk that AI becomes sentient and kills us, basically. So he's acknowledging that, like, we're kind of in this weird arms race where, there's a chance this shit could become sentient and kill us all, but if we don't do it, China's going to do it anyways.
Stomping out every possibility. If you hobble our own innovation, our
own China's AI could become out of control, and it could see America as a threat. And China could say, hey, we don't really want to hurt anybody, but our AI is in charge of our country now and in charge of us. And AI is like, well, there's a real problem. We can't proceed to be the way efficient with America not playing along with us. So AI may tell China, nope, let's blow them up over there. Just blow America up, blow them up. And and China has no control over it. And they're like, oh my God. And I mean, there's like a million sci-fi movies we could make out of this whole situation. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. And it's true. It's real. We're really heading there. It's not a joke. It's not a sci-fi thing. It's not a joke. We're heading there. We don't even have the quantum computing that has hit the market yet. I don't think we're ever going to get access to it. Because if regular people get access to quantum computing, I mean, forget about it. So I think the governments are going to have, if they don't have, access to quantum computing. And when you intertwine and implement quantum computing, that will blow everything away. It's 1,000 times more powerful than AI. So if you implement the quantum computing into the AI, I mean, forget about it. You could forget about it. And I don't think regular people are going to see quantum computing. I don't think so. So, and quantum computing feels like it's about 5 to 10 years away from being able to be available to everybody like AI is. But right now, AI is like a silly AI. It's like a silly play thing that isn't really 100% accurate for everybody. Meanwhile, the governments are using AI that's much more advanced, that is accurate. We're playing with AI a little bit. That's about it. So when you combine it with quantum computing, bro, that's going to blow things out of the water. This is Shame on News. You can't handle the news. And Final Frontier News, YouTube. I hope you subscribe. I hope you leave comments down below. And we'll catch you guys in the next video. Please sub to the channel for more content like this.